Kia ora mai tātou, Rau Hoskins no Ngāti Hau Ngāpuhi, working with Pūrangakura, Māori Indigenous Research Centre, now fully independent. And my role there is, from an architectural perspective, is design research, iwi engagement and cultural design. Well, the Whare Kāhui project is a design for a Kaupapa Māori tiny house to be located on marae, specifically Pūrangakura marae in Māngere. And the desire is to arrive at a design which is able to support construction off-site, and then to have vulnerable women and maybe their tamariki able to stay in this whare. And so the design is for two, co-located together. And so we've completed that project in terms of the design. We've got building consent. We're now at the process of construction, and the idea is to make the designs available to other marae around Tāmaki and around the motu. The key issue with tiny houses, and of course there's hundreds and hundreds of different designs, very few of them are culturally sensitive enough for Māori. Namely, the toilets are too close to eating areas, living areas, and also you often have to go through the bedroom to get to the toilet. So if you've got manuhiri, then they've got to go through the bedroom. You might have mukapuna sleeping there or whatever. So that's what has driven our kaupapa here with our Whare Kāhui, which is part of the UIKI project, which is the Urban Intergenerational Kāinga Innovations project. Whānau and marae are getting cabins off the rack, so to speak, and they're just getting what's available through the mainstream market. And normally they're just simple cabins with no ensuite, no toilets, no kitchens as well. So we wanted to make these Whare Kāhui self-contained, so that these women could actually have a sense of their own space. They could come together in the marae facilities when they wanted to, when they were feeling more sociable, but they didn't have to. They could have time out when they needed it. The other thing that drove the design of the Whare Kāhui was the need to make sure that it had a Māori presence. So we've got a gable, we've got two ranch sliders in the gable. One ranch slider goes into the living area, one goes into the bedroom area, and in between we've got our ablutions. So we've got our shower and our toilet in between. But critically you've got to go through two doors to get into the wharepaku. And those two doors gives you that extra level of privacy and sense of separation from critical functions, particularly of kai and dining and so on. I think an ongoing challenge with all building is just the rapid price escalations, and anyone in the housing space will tell you we've had probably a 20% uplift in construction costs in the last year alone. So those are real pressing issues. A year ago, 2-3 years ago, things were still expensive, but now it's getting to the point where projects, some of them just don't go ahead because the numbers just don't stack up. So our challenge remains to do things where quality is paramount. We're not going to sacrifice the health of our whānau, but we've also got to build within the budgets that we've been given. So sometimes that means more sweat equity, means doing more things ourselves, and also calling in favours from other skilled people in the trades as well. So that's kind of where we're at right now in order to get this project fully over the line.